You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rhodes Rants for Black and White Sports. We are going to talk about continued fallout surrounding the leftist lunatic, dangerous moron lunatic known as LeBron James. As we know, yesterday, LeBron James irresponsibly, like he always does, ran his mouth in regards to a police officer who, let's be real, is an American patriot, a hero. A young lady was about to be killed with a knife from another lady. He showed up on the scene, evaluated the situation. She was lunging with the knife to do great harm to the girl, and the officer pulled his weapon and fired and put this woman down for the attack. And, of course, leftist lunatics everywhere begin to run their mouth about, oh my God, a cop killed another black person. The only problem was the person that was about to be killed was also black. So, right out of the leftist playbook, immediately they decide that criminal human life is more important than the victims, whether they're black, white, or otherwise. Well, one of our favorites, conservative commentator who works for the Daily Wire now, also involved with Brandon Tatum's Brexit Black Conservative American program, Candace Owens come out, and as she always does, she is unapologetic, whether it's Cardi B or LeBron James. This isn't the first time Candace has put her foot in LeBron James's ass. Yeah, so we love Candace. She breaks all kinds of narratives. And you might be wondering, well, you're bringing up race yourself, Rhodes. Well, unfortunately, that's kind of the corner we've been boxed in from leftists, and I do think it is important in today's climate for black Americans that are questioning and asking themselves, this doesn't seem right. And, I don't know that the left's narratives make a lot of sense to me. Are we really being held back, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? And we know they're all a bunch of false lies about oppression and systematic racism. And Candace Owens breaks away from that and tells the unapologetic truth, regardless of who might be offended by that. And I think it is important to recognize that, okay? Because let's face it, if you're black and conservative and and you voice your opinions, you are being brave because of the backlash from your own community. I've seen it on Facebook. I know people that hate Candace Owens' guts. Black friends of mine, they hate Candace because they feel like Candace has turned on her own race. We know that's ridiculous, but that's the way they feel. Candace Owens rips loser LeBron James over the targeting of a hero officer. And we know exactly what LeBron tweeted out yesterday. A picture of the officer running his mouth, saying, "You're next," and hashtag accountability, essentially doxing the officer out, putting his face out there to 50 million followers that are complete losers. Candace Owens says she was in the process of killing another human being, talking to LeBron James. You are a loser for defending this criminal. The police officer is a hero. He saved a black life. In a follow-up tweet and Instagram video, Owens made the case that James was allowed to make such a dangerous, factually inaccurate comment without repercussions because he is protected by black privilege. If America was a country that believed in justice, LeBron James would be stripped of all of his sponsorships. I said this earlier. And then she talks to the leftists that worship morons, virtue-signaling morons like LeBron. If LeBron is your king, what kind of disrespectful human being defends a knife-wielding maniac questioned Owens via Instagram. Is that your king? Will black people in America ever wake up to the truth? The people that we have been conditioned to idolize are destroying our neighborhoods and promoting degeneracy. In the video, Owens suggested that black criminals who are victimizing other black people are being lionized by the left-wing Black Lives Matter activists and easily manipulated high-profile figures such as LeBron James. He is so easily influenced by the left. In my opinion, and this is my opinion talking, not Candace, LeBron's joined the squad. He's joined the squad. Flabbergasted, Owens noted that James said he wants justice for Bryant and her family. Quote, he's okay with black Americans getting killed by other black Americans because that is exactly what would have happened if the officer didn't show up, the Blexit founder said in the video. Quote, he's just upset when a black criminal gets taken out by a police officer? What the hell are we even talking about right now, Owens continued. How do you not even see how degenerate that is? How do you not understand how poisonous that is? That a man with his following is out there saying Ma'Khia Bryant deserves justice. Justice for what? She got justice when she tried to kill somebody and somebody intervened. That is literally the function of the police. We are losing all morality in this society. People like LeBron James is a coward and he is disgusting. I absolutely agree. I think LeBron James should have all of his sponsorships removed. If races were reversed, James was a white athlete posting a photo of a black cop that said, "You're next," he would lose all of his sponsorships, and I contend the NBA would consider a lifetime ban on the player. Owens argued, however, black privilege gives James the room to traffic in dangerous rhetoric. And there it is. Exactly what I have said on this channel myself. LeBron James preaches dangerous narratives out there. Dangerous narratives. When you talk to all of your followers and you tell them black people are being hunted in America by the police, that is a bullshit statement. There's no truth to that whatsoever. None. Instead of breaking away LeBron James and talking to the community about making sure that you get educated, you learn a trade, stay out of trouble, don't get caught up in nefarious criminal activities that cause police interactions to begin with. But no, instead of preaching that, you're going to wrap your loving arms around all of these criminals. All of these criminals saying, hey, you don't have to take any self-responsibility for your actions whatsoever. None. And in this case, a young lady could have been killed. A black lady. Instead, an officer, an American patriot, a hero officer, LeBron James. There was a time when our sports stars would stand up and would have congratulated this guy and thanked him and been like, hey, man, I'll send you a jersey. I'll sign a jersey. I'll send it to you. Instead, you tweet out something so irresponsible. It is unbelievable. It shows a complete lack of disrespect for law enforcement in this country, law and order. And Candace Owens, I love the fact that she is unapologetic. She doesn't care. She's going to come out and tell you exactly how she feels. She could care less about your damn feelings. Facts over feelings. She's going to tell it like it is. And look, she brings up something so important. If the roles were reversed, LeBron would wake up today and a white guy named LeBron would have no sponsors. He'd probably be suspended from the league, maybe permanently kicked out of the league if the roles were reversed. But because LeBron, let's not get confused, is living off of black privilege in this case, and make no mistake, then LeBron's getting special treatment and he gets a free ride when making dangerous, ignorant statements like this. Look, when guys like Shannon Sharpe even have to come out and tell you you're wrong, buddy, you really really messed up this time, LeBron James. Of all the things you've ever said, 2 statements. Blacks are being hunted by the police, and Ma'Khia Bryant needs justice when the cop is the hero for saving another black person's life. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.